Tutorial how I got my hair like this from Hot Rollers. Hi, welcome guys, it is Grace. I'm about to do hot rollers, so I wanted to show you guys how I do it because it's actually really easy. I got a ton of requests on TikTok, so I thought I would show this and just link in all that. These are the ones I use. They're Conair. They say Curl Care Conair on them, and I got them from eBay for like $10, so I'm not sure if they're like available firsthand, but I would say to just check eBay first because I think it's best. I do my hair in like 3 to 4 layers, and my first layer starts kind of above my ears, and I'm just going to pull that back and put it back. And I usually do like 2 rollers per each side. This is also a little tip of mine. If you have layers or like new hair or breakage or anything, I always put these like big clips to kind of hold my hair in together when I'm putting any rollers in, but I don't really take any specific size. I guess I do bigger ones for the top, but I'm gonna put at the bottom, roll the bottom of my hair around it, and then I'm just going to roll up. Just keep rolling. And then I'm going to clip that in. I think doing the clip also helps make sure that you don't get any like excess hair caught up in the roller, because then it can be kind of painful to take them out when you're done if it gets still tangled. Okay, first layer done. Now I'm going to start on the second one. I usually kind of just do this in the middle of my forehead, I guess. I'm doing the same thing and just splitting my hair. This just makes it a lot easier for me to reach. And sometimes I use 3 rollers on each side once I get to the next layers, just because I have like a good amount of hair. But it usually just depends on like how frizzy my hair is that day. But I think I'm going to do 3 layers today. Roll down, wrap the end around. And then you're going to roll up and like kind of tuck the end in while you're rolling to keep it from going out. And then you just clip it in. Also, my rollers do not get super hot, like at all. I had these sitting for like 20 minutes before I started using them, and I feel very comfortable using them on my hands. They're honestly not even like hot. They're more just warm to me, but they do hold the curl, so that's what matters. Second layer on one side is done. Okay, I think I'm going to end up doing 4 layers. So I'm just going to kind of leave like a rectangle to do for like 2 or 3 rollers. The camera kind of glitched, but I'm doing my last layer right now, and I'm going to show you how I do it because it's a little different than the other layers. Basically, I roll it kind of like this way instead of on the sides. So I'm going to part it, put my clip in, and I'm basically rolling it back like this. And put the clip, and then the last one is kind of like my bangs slash face framing pieces. These ones I curl towards my face, and that's because I have bangs, so it's a little different if you have current bangs. But this only took me like maybe 15 minutes. I feel like it doesn't honestly take that long of a time, but I'm going to let this sit for like another 20 minutes and then I'll update you with how it looks. Alright, intermission is over. We are back. Let's take out these rollers. I always have some trouble taking these out, but I'm just going to kind of roll. And at the end, I'm just going to like twirl it in the direction I want it to go in. First piece is looking pretty good. If you hadn't noticed, the smaller the roller, the tighter the curl. So if you use bigger rollers, you get like bigger, more bouncy curls. Like I said, because I do them all over my head, I don't really do anything too specific. Although I did see these on Pinterest, which I thought were really fun. Maybe I'll do like different tutorials. I kind of more focused on like this tutorial, but this is also generally just what I do with my rollers if I do rollers after I do a blowout. All right, like half-ish done. Let's start on the other side. And the bend, the last piece. Going to shake these out a little bit because they're pretty tight right now. This is what they look like right after. Some people leave them in and just let them fall, but I'm going to shake them out a little bit because I like them just a little bit looser. I'm also going to be using some hair oil. This is the Verb Ghost oil. This is just kind of like a lightweight hair oil that I kind of stole from my sister, or bought it again, but I stole the original one from my sister, which is how I found this oil. And I really, really like it just for everyday use on my mids and ends. I'm just going to take this and brush this through my hair. I'm liking the way it is looking a lot. Let's check out the back though. I mean, I personally think it looks amazing. I honestly only let these sit for like 15 minutes just because I got lazy and they do get a little heavy on my head. But this is the finished tutorial. They usually stay for like a day or two, but honestly, I'm just going to go to sleep after this, so I'm probably going to fall out a lot when I go to bed. But yeah, I think it is super pretty. I kind of do my curls like different sections. I feel like this side I did more away from my face and this side I did more towards my face, so I don't know if you can tell the difference, but again, like I said, I don't really care. I feel like it still looks good, so I am satisfied. If you guys have any questions, comment them down below. My socials are also linked down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good night. Bye.